guys, welcome back to this channel. Yes, I am back. I'm Iqra Arshad, if you're new here, if you didn't know my name, though my name is in the name of my channel. Yeah, I am back. I don't actually know how to explain why and how I've been gone. I don't actually know how long I've been gone, it just feels like a long time. There's been a lot of weddings in my family, and if you guys know, South Asian weddings and Asian weddings as a whole are freaking long as hell. Like, they last months, I feel like. Yeah, I had weddings and it was quite stressful, I'm not gonna lie. So it was kind of hard to film while there's weddings. Also, this is hella bright. I don't know why it looks this bright. Ooh. The sun is coming straight in from the window and it's not really helping the sensitivity of my eyes, but it's fine, we'll deal with it. It's okay, it's okay. So today I am barefaced with my hair like this because I'm going to do a get ready with me video, and I decided to do kind of a chatty one, I guess. Also, don't worry, my hair will not stay like this. I'm going to fix it at some point. It's still kind of air drying slightly. Yeah, I've cut it again, as you can tell. I just literally a couple of days ago, I don't know when you guys will see this video, but a couple of days ago I got it cut. What's the word? Like cut, coloured, everything, like roots touched up. It looks red again. Yeah, I went for a bit of a bob again, which looks nice while it was blow dried and straightened out, but looks a bit naff with my natural hair, but we shall fix that. But yes, like I was saying, I'm gonna do a get ready with me video because one, I haven't done these in a long time, and two, I really like them, and three, for another reason, is because someone commented on one of my last videos. I don't know which one it was, maybe it was the last one or the one before that, I'm not definite, I don't remember, but they commented how I talk excessively in videos, which I agree. No denying that I actually do talk a lot in videos, and they said that it'd be nice if I didn't talk so much and the videos were shorter, which I am working on. Yes, I am working on, but they said that they really like that I talk, like they like what I talk about, because like apparently I'm interesting, which is news to me, guys. It's really news to me, but yeah, apparently I'm interesting, and they said that I'd be really good at like rant videos and stuff. And as you guys know, I used to do, well, I don't know if you guys do know, it depends how new you are to this channel or not, but if you've been around for a while, you know that I used to do a girl talk series on this channel, which I haven't done for a really long time. Mainly because I don't know, I ran out of topics to talk about. I didn't know what to talk about anymore. But yeah, so I decided to kind of like a get ready with me kind of style video where I kind of still do my makeup, because I'm going to film some more videos after this, but talk while I'm doing it, because, you know, it gets me a chance just to do my makeup while I'm getting ready to do film videos today, and also talk to you guys about something. And also people who like when I talk, like that girl who commented, sorry I don't remember your name, I actually don't remember who commented it because it's been a little while, at least a couple of weeks, but they commented that they liked me ranting and talking and stuff, so I thought why not. So it still kind of fits in with the beauty theme of this channel, but also I just get to talk, and yeah, it's fun. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be about introversion. But before we start, I need to tie my hair up. I need a hair tie. Where did it go? I had it here a second ago. Because let's be honest, this will get in my face, and I'm not very fond of the beauty YouTubers who keep their hair in their face and then complain as they get foundation into it. So yeah, so I'm just gonna tie it up very quickly. But yes, this isn't a new concept, the whole doing a get ready with me video and talking about a problem or talking about a topic of some sort. It's not a new concept at all. There's beauty YouTubers all across YouTube who do it. One of my favorites is the AM with Amy from Amy Vagabond. She used to be known as Vagabond Youth back in the days when I used to early days follow her kind of thing. She's been on YouTube for a little while now, but now she's Amy Vagabond, and you may know of her fashion videos and stuff, because that's how I originally started following her fashion videos. And she has a series called AM with Amy where she gets ready in the morning usually. She just talks about topics like, I don't know, like insecurities and failure and I don't know, different topics like that and stuff. So yeah, today I'm talking about introversion because it's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. And yeah, so if you didn't know, I am an introvert actually, and I know it may surprise some people because I do this, but I feel like some people misunderstand introversion and extroversion because it's a scale. Let me just say that first of all, it's a scale. Some people confuse introversion with shyness, which are two completely different things. Shyness is being so afraid and so worried about like what people think of you that you can't talk to them, I guess, and that's also where social anxiety can come in too. But introversion and extroversion isn't about that. It's more about how your energy is drained and how you gain energy, if that makes sense. So I can only talk from my point of view being an introvert obviously, but for instance, extroverts, many extroverts, not all because it's a scale like I said, many extroverts gain energy by being around people and socializing with people and like being the social butterfly that they naturally are, and they will drain energy when they're in alone situations or situations where they have to be alone with their thoughts for a long period of time. Now for me as an introvert, that's quite the opposite. I need more of this primer. I need more of this primer. I usually put so much primer on. This is the Innisfree No Sebum Blur Primer, by the way, in case someone... I love this primer. But anyways, yeah. For me, it's the opposite. I'm an introvert, so that means I gain energy by being alone with my thoughts. And I say this all the time, especially if you follow my second channel where I vlog sometimes. I say, oh, I'm such a homebody, which is true. I am such a homebody because I just do so well. I get so energized by being alone at home. And even if I'm not alone at home, I'm with family. But like my family don't necessarily drain me because they're the kind of people that I love so much that they don't drain me, if that makes sense. Because you will have people in your life that drain you and people who don't. You just need to find the people who don't drain you, if that makes sense, when you're an introvert. I've been thinking about it a lot today this week. I don't know if you follow me on social media, especially Snapchat, you will have seen it. I don't know, I've just been thinking about it a lot. I don't know why I've been thinking about it, but I've been posting about it a lot, and I've been listening to this audiobook called, what is it called? I've got it on my phone, hang on. I'm using an audiobook app called BookBeat. I really love it. Not sponsored, by the way, just saying. I just really like it. And I've been listening to an audiobook called The Secret Life of Introverts Inside Our Hidden World by Jen Granneman. I think that's how you say her name. Really good book. I'm like 70% the way through. I've only got like 2 hours left on it. It's made me think a lot about myself and made me like think about my introversion, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just made me think a lot, I guess. And this is a glow thing from the Body Shop. Insta Glow CC cream, peachy glow. I don't know, I've been using it lately while I've been going to weddings and it looks nice under makeup. But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, so I've just been thinking about lately, and I'm just thinking about how life may be hard as an introvert. Because I don't know, like for a long time I didn't like the idea of the way I was. I tried very hard to be extroverted, I feel like. I don't know, I just feel like I really did try to be hard to extrovert, and that drains the crap out of me. Like it drains so much energy out of you. And I know people may be thinking like, okay, so you do this, you do YouTube and stuff, you're like a creator. But the thing is, as a creator, I'm not talking to anyone technically. Like technically I'm not talking to anyone, that makes sense. Like of course I know by the time someone's watching this video, by the time it's up, I may have like maybe 100 of you, I don't know, like my views are pretty low, let's be honest, 100 of you watching or something. But as I'm filming this, it's just me and my bloody camera and my tripod and my makeup in front of me. Like there's no one here, like literally no one. Like my door's locked, windows, like no one can see me, no one can hear me. So I'm not actually one-on-one interacting with someone, if that makes sense. I'm not having to socialize with someone. I'm not having to use that brain power to actually communicate with someone, if that makes sense. So that's why I love YouTube, and I think that's why a lot of introverts are actually on YouTube. You'd be surprised how many people are introverts. Can't give you a list of them right now because my mind doesn't work like that. I can't think like that. But there are many creators on YouTube that are introverts. You'd be surprised, like in their own time, like when they're not creating videos, they're not out a lot. And some people may think, oh, they maybe don't go out a lot because, you know, they're creating videos, they have to editing, they have to do filming, they have to do all of that and stuff. But like part of the reason it can also be because of their introversion as well. Now I'm not an extreme introvert. I don't feel like I'm on the scale, but I've done like that 15 personalities test thing, the Myers-Briggs thing. I can't remember what my Myers-Briggs profile is. I have it right here on my laptop though, so I can check if I just log onto my laptop, because my laptop's literally on the bed behind you. Personality, is it called 15 personalities? Is that what the website's called? 16 personalities, same difference, 15, 16. I'm an INFPT, the mediator. So that means I am 83% introverted. I am 85% intuitive versus observant. I am 79% feeling versus thinking, and I am 54% prospecting versus judging, and then I am 67% turbulent versus assertive. If people have done the Myers-Briggs test or even the 16 personalities test, because it's based on the Myers-Briggs, you kind of will understand these terms, I guess. So like I'm on the scale of introversion, if that makes sense. I'm 83% according to this quiz, which I did a couple of months ago only. Like I did it again after like 3 years or something, because before that I was something else. I was definitely still an IN, I think, but it was slightly different. But yeah, I'm an INFPT, which it means it's the mediator, it's a diplomat, and my main strategy is apparently constant improvement, which is so fucking true. It makes me realize that I want to improve my life all the time. I want to improve everything that I can. I've just struggled a lot with it, like understanding my introversion, if that makes sense. And it only isn't until like maybe the last 2 or so years, 2 or 3, maybe basically while I've been in uni, I think, that I've kind of understood my introversion, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. Like I just feel like I've understood it more recently. Don't want to zoom you guys in too much because this isn't all about the makeup, it's about the talking too. But yeah, it's only recently that I've kind of understood it. Like before that, I feel like I said, I tried to be extroverted so much. Like even in school I was definitely shy, so that isn't to do with introversion or extroversion. I was definitely shy, and I probably stopped being shy around maybe mid secondary school. So in like American education, or countries that adopt the American education system, that would probably be like middle school. So I was probably like, yeah, 9 maybe. So 14. Are you 14 in year 9 here in the UK? I think. I don't know, man. Bloody hell. Yeah, my brother's gonna be 13. He's 13 now, and he's going into year 9. So 13/14 is when I stopped being so shy, and that partly is because I started doing drama at GCSE, and obviously when you're doing a performance kind of thing, you're putting on a performance, but I still feel like that was me putting on a face, if that makes sense. But that slightly helped me be less shy, but not so shy anymore, but I was still introverted. I just didn't understand my introversion. I didn't really understand how I could get so drained after talking to people and being in school. Like being in school for a day, and I was like so fucking drained. I was like literally so drained, and it wasn't until I got towards the end of sixth form college, which would be in America when you hit 18, the end of high school, I guess, that I kind of realized that, and I was just like, oh, maybe this is what I am. I'm an introvert. Like, this is who I am, kind of thing. And it just made me realize, I was just like, I've been thinking about lately how life has been difficult for me as an introvert, and I just kind of wanted to talk about that. Like, some people don't understand introversion, and I'm being completely honest in this one from my family personal point of view. I love my family to death. I love my family so much. Like I always say, I'm a homebody and I'm a family person. I love my family. I love my mom. My mom's my best friend, literally. I sound kind of sad saying that now out loud, but my mom is my best friend, and sometimes she doesn't understand it either, to be honest. And it's been a while. It's taken her a while to kind of understand that. After going out for a day and, like, you know, going out and interacting with people, obviously, like, I love going out with my family, but like I have to interact with other people too. So like, if you watch my vlogs, we went out a lot this summer so far already. We've been to the beach, we've been to like botanical gardens and stuff, going to the park frequently, and obviously I'm interacting with my family mainly, but I have to still be around other people, if that makes sense, and that still drains so much energy out of me, because I feel like I'm putting on an act in front of them, if that makes sense, and that drains energy too. Like, and it's taken a while for mom to understand, and even sometimes she'll just be like, oh, so do you need like a 4-day break now, like really sarcastically, and I'm just like, unfortunately, mom, yes, I do need a 4-day break. I need to recover and recharge, kind of thing. And that's normal for introverts to recharge. It's when you require more than months at a time break is when it may be a problem, and you may have something else wrong with you. Maybe, like, I don't know, you might be in depression, or might have some other mental health situations where you should probably talk to someone like a counselor or something. But for introverts, it's normal to need like a couple of days break, a couple of hours. Sometimes I literally need a couple of hours, like an evening at home, watching YouTube videos and watching Netflix, and I'll be fine the next day. Literally, I'll be okay the next day. But it's taken a lot of time for people to understand that. And I feel like there's some people in my family, like extended family, like obviously immediate family, are a bit more understanding now. I think my dad still doesn't understand, to be honest, but then my dad doesn't understand a lot of things that I do. Like, it wasn't until a little while ago that he realised what degree I was doing, if that makes sense. So my dad's a bit like, not that observant, if that makes sense. He's really not that observant, but aren't all dads really, if you think about it. So, but my extended family, I feel like, have definitely got, like, still aren't so, like, understanding of that. Like, some people, it's weird that, like, you need time to, like recharge. Like, for some people that's really weird, like, it's a weird concept, like they don't understand it and stuff, but it's a natural thing. Like, bloody hell, I need to recharge so often. It's actually bad, especially with people who drain me. And now the problem is that finding people who don't drain you. Now, I found those, finally. It's taken me a while. I found good friends that don't drain me, and thankfully I was able to find those in uni. So I now have friends for life who, hopefully, you bitches better stay my friends if any of you are watching this, because I do know they watch my videos sometimes. So yeah, if they stay my friends for life, I will have friends for life who don't drain me. Now, my friends are mainly very extroverted, I think, if I name them, because they watch my videos, so they'll be happy, I think. Naima and Zara especially are very extroverted. Like, we all did the 16 personality test in uni together in our first year of uni. All of our group of friends did it, and that's why I redid it recently, like a couple of months ago, and I found out that it slightly changed, very slightly, it wasn't much. It's just that I was more like, I think I was more like observant then, and now I'm not as observant, if that makes sense. I still feel like I personally am, but anyways, these quizzes aren't always accurate, if that makes sense, and shouldn't let it define you. But we all did quizzes, and we found out that them two were definitely extroverts, which made sense from their personality straight away. Like, I instantly knew they would be extroverts, to be honest, because they're very outgoing people, and they really love being around people, if that makes sense. Like, they excel around people too. In the beginning, when we were first like becoming friends in the first year, I would always feel like drained after meeting them. But then again, obviously, like, I didn't know them that well yet, and I would always feel drained after going out. So like, say if after uni we all went out to eat, or like go shopping a bit, like a bit window shopping or something, because let's be honest, we're all broke broke as hell students. If we did that, after I came home, I'd feel so drained. Like, my energy would be so depleted, and I'd have to like just rest for like a day after that, like kind of thing. And I'd be so happy if I didn't have uni the next day, because I'd be like, oh, I can rest for a day or something, like kind of thing, and it would feel so good. But as I got to know them more, they're like the two people that don't drain me now. Like I can literally talk to them for hours and hours and hours and I don't feel drained at all. And that's what you want from friendships and relationships in your life. If you're an introvert, you want people who don't drain you. And if they do drain you, you want them to be you want those people to be understanding that you need time. And my friends are so understanding. Like Naima always makes jokes about how I get drained and I need to sleep for like 2 days, but like she understands. She makes jokes about it, but she understands that I need that kind of thing in life. And I'm grateful that I have friends like that, because it took me so long to find friends like that. Don't get me wrong, it took me so long, but I'm so grateful that I have those people now. And I don't know, it just makes you like happy that you have people like that in your life. And I don't know, it just makes me very happy. Concealer now, I'm using this again, Collection Lasting Perfection. It's been in my little makeup drawer. That's just, yeah, you can just sit there, yeah, it's fine. It's been in my makeup drawer again lately. Yeah, also by doing this you guys get to see the makeup I'm using lately, the stuff I'm enjoying, I guess. But yeah, so I also have a few other friends that like don't drain me. So I have my friend Rena, who doesn't drain me. I have my friend Anissa, who doesn't as well. Yeah, my friend Faiza doesn't either, even though I haven't met her in a long time. I'm sorry, Faiza. She's the one who doesn't drain me either. I have a very small amount of friends who don't drain me, but like that's kind of what I need in life. I only need a few friends in life and I'm happy, I'm set. Like I don't need a million friends. I'm okay with not having a million friends. There was a time where I wanted a million friends, I'm not gonna lie, and I wasn't the most popular kid in school. And I was kind of depressed about that a lot of times. Well, depressed is probably the wrong word actually, that's a bit more severe. I was very upset about the fact that I never did have many friends in school. But like I'm past that stage now, because in a way, too many people drain me anyway as it is. So it's kind of better for me in the long run, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's one part of being an introvert, sorry, even, is that finding friendships that don't drain you. Another part is like getting to know people. So like I said, obviously I find it difficult to make friends as it is already, like just my personality as it is without being an introvert. But being an introvert makes it harder, because I find one part of being friends or making friends or meeting new people is something called small talk. Now, if you didn't know this about me already, small talk is the devil to me. I hate small talk with a passion, and that's partly just me and my personality. I just don't like small talk, and partly because of me being an introvert. Introverts don't like small talk. We don't like small talk because we prefer meaningful conversations where we get to actually explore ideas and really get to the nitty-gritty of things. Like I love conversations like that. I live for conversations, deep conversations where we talk about life and like death and everything in between kind of thing. I love analyzing things. I love, you know, really like going into detail on things. Like it's just what I love, and I think that's why I succeeded while in an English degree, if that makes sense, because it's just like so much involved of what I already naturally like doing, if that makes sense. And one part of meeting new people is small talk, and that's why I used to always find it hard to make friends. But like I said, I naturally just got better at it. It's something I tried to learn, and it became a skill of trying to talk to people. And I'm not gonna lie, it still drains me to meet new people. Like it definitely still drains me. I feel like this looks really light on camera. It's really not. It's not. It's the, in case I'm wondering, it's the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream. Yeah, I love this now. I use this as my base pretty much all the time, and it's in the shade tan. It is slightly light for me, but it's not as dramatic as it looks in the camera. I'm looking in the viewfinder, I'm like, it doesn't look this light in real life. Like it's slightly light, but not this much. Anyways, it'll look better once I put the rest of my face on, hopefully. Yeah, and just like I've like kind of just like learned to like just talk to people better, and it is draining still. Like I definitely feel drained after like networking and like try and talk to people and stuff, but I've just kind of got better at it, if that makes sense. I kind of, like, as bad as it is, I kind of ignore my introvert feelings at that time and just like try and get to know people, because I know to survive in this extroverted world I have to do it. Like this is such an extroverted world. The workforce, education like system, it's all catered towards extroverts, to be honest. It's catered to people who are really comfortable in social settings, if that makes sense, and able to like and love socializing, if that makes sense. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like a complete hermit. Like I always say, oh, I'm such a homebody, I love staying at home, but I do like socializing. I just like socializing in more intimate settings, one-on-one, like maybe 1 or 2 people only max. And I know I hate meeting new people. So if like, for instance, like if I'm with like Naima or Zara and we meet someone, like I don't know, someone they know, I freeze up instantly and I just stand there really awkwardly. I guess a lot of people might do that, but I feel like I find it difficult to talk to new people, if that makes sense. And another part that comes into this now is relationships. Like when I say relationships, I mean like actual relationships. Now I'm at that age now I'm acting like I'm so old. I'm really not. I'm only 21, but I'm gonna be 22 soon. And I'm at that age in life where you think, okay, I kind of do want to get married at some point. Obviously, it's slightly different for me because of the culture as well. Like, we don't really date and stuff. We're not supposed to, I guess, date. I mean, some people still do, and I probably will to some extent, but without the extra-ness of Western dating that makes... You guys get what I mean? Like, I hope you get what I mean. If you're Asian, first of all, and secondly, if you're Muslim, I hope you understand. I do kind of want to, like, a little bit, so you get to know someone, like a prospective person, but like not like that, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make any sense, I'm sorry. But another part of it is like basically essentially dating. The dating world is hard as an introvert. It's so difficult because, like I said, I'm not very good with small talk, and a huge part of getting to know someone first is small talk, and I'm so bad at it. And maybe the other person doesn't feel that way, like that you're being awkward, but I always feel like I'm coming across very awkward. In general, finding someone who will have meaningful conversations with you, like from the get-go, is really difficult. And obviously I've never really tried anyway, let's be honest. I've never really been focused on trying to find someone and date and stuff. I've been more focused on my education, if anything, which, I mean, is one way to go about things. It's just how I wanted to do things. And now that I'm finished education, I'm like, okay, as I'm looking for work, I'll be looking for a man too, like, kind of thing. It's just, I don't know, like, I feel like people don't want to have deep conversations, especially if you first just getting to know each other. Like, people will just be like, the fuck, why would you want to talk about, like, I don't know, the philosophy of so-and-so kind of thing, you get me? Like, people don't want to talk about that kind of thing sometimes. I feel like it's really, like, an awkward topic to talk about for some people. I guess you have to find the right person to talk about that kind of thing about, which has never happened yet in my search, which my search is not very far yet, obviously. I only talked to a couple of guys yet, really, but like in my search so far, like, it hasn't really happened. I haven't found someone that I'm willing to, like, not even willing, but like feels comfortable to have deep conversations. That makes sense. It feels awkward if I would even try to bring that up, and that makes sense. It's just really small talky, like, oh, how are you, how's your day been, oh, so do you like this, yeah, I like that. Like, it's so hard. And on top of it, I'm also not very good at talking about myself already as it is. So if someone says, oh, so what do you like, I'm just like, what do I like? Books, I guess, like, I don't know, kind of thing. It's already very awkward as it is, as you can imagine. So like, with it on top, like, the whole people draining my energy and like small talk draining the crap out of me, let's not lie, drains the crap out of me, it makes it even harder. I don't know, like, it's very, like, hard. And I don't know where I'm going with this video because it's clearly, like, sounding very negative, but that's because I've had negative experiences, guys, okay? I haven't really had very many positive experiences. Like, I haven't found a man yet. I mean, the only positive experience I've had is that I've made really good friends, I guess, but I haven't found a man yet, so clearly I have negative experience with this and stuff. But yeah, I feel like no one really wants to get to know someone at that level, especially in the day and age we're in today. Like, everyone wants fast relationships and shit, and like, that's not my kind of thing. I'm not someone who's gonna just getting into a relationship with someone just for the sake of it, if that makes sense. Like, that's just not who I am as a person already. That might be partly because of my upbringing and stuff, and partly because of my, like, morals and stuff of obviously being a Muslim and stuff. I don't know if it's that, or also or just that, or also because of my introversion as well. Like, I don't know if it's combined or what, but like, something about me I just couldn't do the whole, like, meaningless dating thing, like people going out with, like, random people couple of months and then break off if you have to, and if you have to after a couple of months go out with someone else. Like, it couldn't happen, and that's why I've never had a boyfriend, if anyone has ever wondered. Like, I know I've had people in the past ask me that in live streams and stuff. Yes, I have never had a boyfriend. At 22 almost, I have never had a boyfriend. Fun times. I am a loser. But that is why, because I just couldn't see myself doing the whole meaningless dating thing. Like, it just wouldn't be my thing, you know. Like, I just can't do that. I need to have proper intimate, deep relationships with people. I thought it was weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it is seriously just because of who I am. Like, I think it's my introversion and just who I am as a person, like who I've come to be as I've grown older. And I had this, like, fantasy when I was younger, when I was in, like, school, that I'd have a boyfriend and stuff, because obviously I'm such a romantic at heart, because I read romance, I write romance. If you didn't know that about me, I read and write romance, pretty much solely only that. So, like, I've always had this fantasy of, like, being in a relationship, I guess, when I was younger. At least when I was younger. That has not been a fantasy for many years now, I won't lie. But I always did, and it never happened, so it was always kind of disappointing in a way, I guess. Like, it was 13, 14-year-old me was always disappointed that I never got a boyfriend. And if 13, 14-year-old me saw me now at 22, she'd be disappointed thinking, wow, you're still single. like, what are you doing kind of thing, if that makes sense. She'd probably still be disappointed in me, to be honest. I feel like, at least in that department, I feel like she'd be happy that I've graduated probably and stuff, and I've got cool friends finally, like, who are trusting, and like, you know, I could trust them with my soul if I had to, you know, like, kind of thing. But she'd probably be disappointed in the fact that I don't have a boyfriend, and I have never in the time since 14 onwards kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it's just very difficult, and I don't, it's difficult because I feel like I can't tell a guy anyway that I'm introvert. It just feels like an awkward thing to bring up, be like, oh hey, by the way, just in case you didn't know, I'm an introvert, so like, don't mind me if I don't talk to you properly, I guess. Like, I don't know. So I don't know, it just feels like an awkward topic to bring up. Maybe it's just me being too awkward about it, and that's why I can't get into a relationship. Oh, sad life, I'm gonna cry. I mean, partly it's me just making an effort and putting up a front. I guess I'll have to at some point put up a front and try and be like, try and act like I like small talk. But the problem is I can act all I want to. That's the thing, I can act. I've done drama for many years. I did theatre for a while. I was a theatre kid. I know how to act. I know how to put on an act. The problem is that it drains the crap out of me, and that in the long run isn't good for me either. Like, there's been times where I put on an act for a long time to the point where I couldn't leave the house for like a few days. Yeah, and I was grateful that I had like breaks in between, like, you know, when you're at college, like a sixth form and at uni as well, you have like days off and stuff. I was grateful for those days off because it meant I could just stay home. And then one of the days I actually missed all my lessons in college too, just because I couldn't do it kind of thing, if that makes sense. And that's partly because I put on an act for so long trying to be extroverted that I was so freaking drained. Like, I was drained out like to the max, and that like, it's just, it wasn't good for my health, if that makes sense. And I don't encourage that at all, but at the same time I feel like I keep doing it anyways. Like, even with the whole working world thing, like me trying to find a job, I've been like so like extroverted, that makes sense. Like, I was on the phone earlier on, and it was like the scariest thing ever deep down, but I was trying to be like really positive and like smiling, and I was like, yeah, that'll be nice, yeah, I can come down to your place and have a chat with you and stuff like tomorrow if you want. And she was just like, oh, so what time? And I was like, oh, I'm probably available like after 12. And she was like, okay, I'll be there on site and blah blah. And I was like, yeah, that's nice, I'll see you tomorrow. It was really nice talking to you. Even though she was sweet and she was really nice, I struggle like on the phone call, and I know it's bad, but I think I do lack certain skills, especially phone call skills. And that's partly because all these years I've just been like to my mom, here's the phone, book my appointment for me, do everything that I need to do for me. And I should feel slightly privileged that I have my mom to do that for me, but it's at the same time it's kind of deterred me as an adult now, and it's kind of made it harder for me to like try and do things myself now. And it's not because I'm lazy and I won't do myself, it's genuine fear, weirdly enough, a weird fear that someone's gonna make fun of you on the phone. I don't know, it's a bit of an irrational fear, to be honest, because they don't care. Like, to be honest, all they can really pick up on is your voice. They can't see your facial expression, so even if you look like you're scared, they won't know unless you sound scared, to be honest. And like, they won't know that, but for some reason I have this weird irrational fear that like somehow they'll know that I'm like weird and scared of phone calls or something. Like, I don't know. This is sounding more and more pitiful as I go along. I feel like I'm trying to sound more and more just like really pitiful. Like, I'm sure a lot of you have just been a bit like, oh wow, Iqra's really quite a broken person, isn't she? Like, I really am, guys. Okay, I'm a broken person, leave me alone. I've had a lot of difficulties. But yeah, I don't know where I've actually gone with this. I don't know if I've actually given any advice on this at all, but my main advice is just to try and talk to people, as hard as it sounds. Like, I know it's really bad advice to give, to be like, try and be extroverted, but it's how I've survived, essentially. As bad as it sounds, it's how I've survived. How I survived is trying to be extroverted, if that makes sense. I'm not going to put eye primer on today because I'm not going to keep my eye makeup on for long, so I'm just going to go in with brown shadow. This is basic. This is not brown. That brush is probably dirty, to be honest. Disgusting Iqra. Yeah, I've just kind of tried to like be extroverted, like, and like I said, it's not the best thing to do for you. It's not the best thing for your health, but I'm surviving so far. I'm kind of surviving, if that makes sense. I'm an introvert. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm an introvert. What I was gonna say, yeah, it's just, I'm surviving. That's all I'm saying. I'm surviving. As an introvert, I am surviving. What helps me is the fact that I have outlets like YouTube that helps kind of bring my energy back, if that makes sense. Like, all the energy that is drained from me comes back by doing YouTube, by writing, by blogging, by reading, listening to audiobooks, just watching Netflix and stuff. Like that kind of stuff brings my energy back, and I'm glad that I have things like that to bring my energy back, because I know there's people out there who don't enjoy things like reading, writing, which to me is like so like crazy, like someone couldn't enjoy that. I really enjoy those kind of platforms, I guess I should say, outlets. I love reading so much. I like, now that I'm done with uni, I've had so much time to read. I've been reading so many books. It's been the best thing in the world. It's been the best feeling, just feel constantly feeling recharged and stuff. And like the weird thing is, I'm never lonely, as weird as that sounds. Like as much as I want to have a boyfriend and all that, and like eventually get married at some point soon too, I haven't felt lonely at all in this process in the last couple of years. At least in the last couple of years, I haven't felt lonely, especially this summer. Like people would think that I'm really like alone, because I never go out with friends. I hardly ever go out with my friends. I basically stay at home. At least the last couple of weeks I've been staying at home reading and stuff, and like I swear my mom's probably worried about me. I'm telling you, she probably is, to be honest. But I'm never lonely. Like I seek comfort being alone, if that makes sense. I'm alone but not lonely. There's differences. I'm not interacting with anyone because I'm alone, but I never actually feel genuine loneliness, if that makes sense. Like I'm totally comfortable being in my own, like what's the word, in my own space. Like I'm totally comfortable being with myself, if that makes sense. I can't talk to my bottom lashes, sorry. Yeah, I'm completely comfortable with being by myself. Like I could literally, and I'm planning to do this, to go to town for a day, like go to our city centre for a day and literally spend the day by myself. First going to cafes and just sitting there and eating in silence, or with an audiobook, potentially an audiobook, because I'm slightly awkward. Although I love being alone, I feel slightly conscious about how other people look at me, so I probably will have my headphones on with an audiobook playing, so I don't feel as conscious of how other people think of me with that. And then also sitting in a cafe just writing, and also going to the Icon Museum in Birmingham, which is a museum I wanted to go to for ages but I never have got the chance to, and it's something I just want to do by myself. And I know it might sound weird, I know it, trust me, I know it might sound weird to go by myself, but I really want to feel like, enjoy what it feels like just to spend time around art, around other people, around my art, around my own thoughts, just by myself. I want to know what that feels like, because I don't think I've done that ever. Like even at home when I'm alone in my bedroom, I still technically have access to my family. Like they can come into my room at any point if they want to. I don't lock my doors usually, unless like right now I'm filming, so I lock it so no one enters. I don't do that kind of thing. It's not what I do, if that makes sense. Is this makeup even nice? I don't really know. Now I'm debating if my makeup looks nice. Well, yeah, so technically I'm never truly alone, and I feel like when I'm in town and I'll be with no one else, I will be truly alone, if that makes sense. Especially if I go to the museum or something, I will definitely truly be alone. So yeah, so I'm just gonna wrap this up now, because I'm actually not gonna style my hair on camera, just because I need to figure out what I'm doing to it. I might just keep it down for my next videos. I just might keep it how it is, like in this little natural state that it's in. It's pretty wavy and stuff. I hope this was somewhat enjoyable. I don't know what I've actually ranted about, to be honest. I've just ranted about the problems I have with being an introvert, just the life of an introvert and how difficult it can be. I have a lot of mess in front of me. Wow, all my makeup is scattered around. You guys can't see this. Be grateful that you can't see this. I just want more people to understand introversion, I guess, and like me as an introvert, I guess, because a lot of people don't understand that, and nor do they think I am an introvert. Like it's not the first thing that comes to mind when people think of me. Like I've had to tell people, oh yeah, I'm an introvert. Be like, wow, really? Are you? What? Like what? Like they get very shocked. I haven't got enough lipstick on. It doesn't look very great on camera. So I'm gonna be filming after this for my second channel videos. I need to like look like I actually have lipstick on. Oh yeah, in case somebody wonders, this is the Body Shop lipsticks. I did the whole lip swatch of them, and this is my favorite shade from there. It's called Havana Red. It was 410. It was my favorite one in that lip swatch video, and yeah. Anyway, I've used it a lot now. I use it like sparingly just to make a bit of a tint on my lips. But yeah, I just want like people to understand introversion and the fact that, you know, just give your introvert time. Like I love my friends because they give me time. They give me time to like decide if I want to go, if I'm ready to go out. Like if I'm ready to go out, I'll probably, to be honest, approach them myself, because like I said, I'm not avert to like social interaction. I actually like socializing, but I like socializing with my people, like my group of people, and like small group of people, and with intimate settings, if that makes sense. So 2 or 3 friends going to a cafe together, going to eat together, going to watch a movie together is totally fine with me. Like, I'm happy with that 100%. Going to a big gathering, like a big networking event or a party per se, which would never happen to be honest, but a party is not my thing at all. Like, I would be very uncomfortable in that situation. I may be able to fake it, but it won't be good for me in the long run because I'll probably be drained for many days at a time. So yeah, just one little message is to be aware of your introvert, like your introverts in your life. Just be aware that they can't help it the way they feel. Like, they really can't help it. I'm telling you that we can't help feeling the way we feel, like drained. Like, we can't help feeling that way. It's just the way we're wired, I guess. Like, I don't know. That is all, I guess. This makeup look is very basic actually, but this is some makeup I've been using the past few days. I will link it all in the description because I never really explained what all the makeup was, obviously. But I guess that's the point of a get ready with me, is just you get ready with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get ready. Yeah, so that is all. If you guys like these kind of videos, please definitely give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, and give me any topics you'd like me to talk about. I'm really open to talk about anything now at this point now in life. I'll talk about friendships, education, which I have done for many years because I've been in education for many years. The education system is long as hell, isn't it? It really is. Relationships, family, like I will talk about anything, even like the fun topics, like random topics about, like, I don't know, if you want me to talk about fashion or something, I'll do it. Like, I don't know, like anything, music or something, if you want me to do, I'll do it. It's just whatever you guys are interested in, let me know. And I don't mind doing these again, whether it be in a get ready with me format or just a regular like talking to the camera kind of rant format, I guess. We'll see, because I used to do that girl talk series, but I don't know, it just kind of, it just seemed a bit too structured, if that makes sense. I didn't like structuring it so much, and it just felt like I always had to structure the video and script it and stuff, and this was really unscripted, as you can probably tell. It was very unscripted. I didn't really plan anything. I just knew what I wanted to talk about, kind of thing. I just knew I wanted to talk about introversion and my life. So yeah, so just let me know what you guys would like to see. But one little thing before I go, this video is a long video, I do apologize. One little thing before I go is that if you guys want me to do moving vlogs, let me know, because we're gonna be moving pretty soon. Like, I know I've been saying this for like over a year, but we're actually more close to moving house now. It's like literally maybe a couple of weeks away, possibly. Fingers crossed. Everyone do prayers, keep us in your prayers that it all works out. But we're pretty close, so I'm gonna do moving vlogs either way. I just don't know which channel I would upload them on, because I do vlogs on my second channel, if that makes sense. I pretty much always put vlogs on there, apart from my writing vlogs now, which will now only be on this channel, my writing vlogs, because it's something that's really personal to me, writing, and this channel is all about my life and lifestyle stuff and stuff, like whatever's big in my life, and writing is big in my life. But other than writing vlogs, all my other vlogs go on my second channel, so I don't know if I should put the moving vlogs on there. But then moving house is a big part of life too, so I don't know if I should put them on this channel. So let me know. I'll put a poll up there in the, it's up here, isn't it? The poll up in the thing where you can vote, or just let me know in the comments what you think, if you guys want me to do moving vlogs on this channel or not. And yeah, just again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for always supporting me. I have things planned for this channel. It's just I keep losing creativity, and I'm as the person I am, when I lose creativity, I will just wallow for a while until I come up with something. That's why I came up with this finally, and I decided to do it. I apologize for that, I really do. I'm trying to put more content out, but just let me know what you want. If you guys want back to school videos too, I did them last year, I think, so I can do that again if you guys want me to, if you give me any ideas what to want for back to school, because I'm not creative enough to think of anything by myself, unless it's like just like an outfit video. Maybe that's all I can really think of, like a back to school outfits, really. That's all I can think of. And back to school makeup is all I can think of, really. But if you guys want anything else back to school related or education related to help you for school, the school season, which will be starting soon, let me know that as well. And yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for always supporting my introvert self, who's slightly strange, but I'm sure if you guys watch me, you clearly like my strange self, I think. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video. Yeah, remember to hit subscribe. I didn't say that. Remember to hit subscribe and notification bell down below if you like what I do here and you want to see more of me, I guess. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. Toodles!
Myself, paranoid as hell. Yesterday